It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see this team's rocket-armed quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's going to be a good one on Sunday night.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Woo. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. He'll try the right side this time. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. They face second down and 7. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think two things were at play. Number one, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his second, third, check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
Third down, 3 to go. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get about 5. With that, why don't we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, faking the give. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense. Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll look to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick split. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's rush yards at the quarterback position. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. Now a handoff running right. He'll take this down to the 40. A short pickup there. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-3 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. To the right side here, pass is caught. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. Now a give on the ground. He'll take it into the round. It's at the 19. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his...
And he'll take it on in.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it, and the visitors are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and They'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Back to 3 to give him the drop. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. 3rd and a yard. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the 1st down up to the 45.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stick with him again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this 1st half. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Quick hitting slant there. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Back to the air one more time. Now a shot here, deep middle. He is in.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good, and the visitors will get out in front 17-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. This returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing right. It's taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger hits.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half.
Even the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The home team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
That one hauled in. It's complete. A pickup of 12 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work his way down to about the 41.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A pickup of 14 on that one. And that will be a first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw, taken in. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in! Greg, sometimes we say too often that was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it. The kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Up the middle they go. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Handoff here, up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down. And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards results in a 1st down.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now, faking the give. Going right sideline and complete. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Second down and 8. Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. A little closer. Here's second and goal. He'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. His kick is good. And the visitors go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now this team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
This is caught down that right sideline. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll try again here, second and 10. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a third down and 4. Open man left side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. Drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Now they'll run. It's a counter. And just a short gain there, down to the 38. From out of the gun, he'll throw. His throw left side is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down, 3 to go. intercepted. And the visitors will take over at their own 15.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with the pick to save them some points.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. They'll run on 2nd down. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. This team's offense make their way out to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. At the pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Now a give up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from 24. They'll send a tight end in motion. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run. It'll take them down for a loss.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
So 2 left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A 3rd down. We'll try to get it on the ground. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? They got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. Blitz coming. Throw it. That is hard down the field. He's got it. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. This is 4th down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll give himself up after picking up the 1st down. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Oh, and a crusher there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. They'll throw out of the gun. Now he'll air one out, and it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone Everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but me, my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the two-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute.
Great decision here, Mike. This was made well before that touchdown score. You want to win the game in regulation. You don't want to play for a tie and take your chances in overtime, but because there's less than a minute, not a ton of time for your opponent to go down and kick a field goal, this is the right move, and we'll see if it pays off.
They'll come out throwing here, start at the 5. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. He's going to tuck it and go. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.